Hey everybody, it's Katie. Today I am doing a breed profile on our Ameraucana chickens. We have 4 of them and we have really liked them. We've had them for about a year now. So the Ameraucana chicken was developed in the 1970s. It's an American breed. They were developed from the Ameraucanas from Chile, and what's really awesome about the Ameraucanas is that the fatal genetic flaws that are pretty prevalent in the Ameraucanas have been bred out while still retaining the blue eggshell color. The Ameraucana was recognized by the American Poultry Association in 1985, so they've been a recognized breed for about 40 years by the American Poultry Association. So some of the characteristics of the Ameraucana chicken is that they're a medium-sized breed. They weigh 6 to 7 pounds at maturity. They lay blue eggs. They have a little pea comb so it doesn't stick up, so that's nice for colder weather areas so it doesn't get frostbite. They do have a nice tail. They got this little beard and these muffs. So they are a fairly unique looking chicken. Their legs are clean and not feathered. They are not the best egg layers. They lay between 150 and 200 eggs a year, which isn't like the best, but it's not bad. It's not like a smaller breed that lay way less eggs. They do have a good lifespan, 7 to 8 years, but when you're talking about laying, that is you're probably not gonna keep them as an active layer for that long unless they are just pet. They do take a minute to reach maturity, between 5 to 10 months. Our chickens didn't really start laying until December. They were hatched in April. So it was a bit of a wait that I wasn't really used to, because usually we have something like Rhode Island Reds that at 16 weeks they're pretty much laying. One good thing about them for egg production is they are not broody, so they're not gonna go broody and sit on eggs, but they do really make good mothers when they do hatch out a clutch. So, and then if we're talking about showing Ameraucanas, they do come in 9 colors: black, blue, blue wheaten, brown, buff, silver wheaten, and white and blue. We have 1 blue and 3 of the red browns, or brown reds. So some really good things about keeping Ameraucanas is they are really good foragers. They like to forage for bugs and hunt. They don't do well confined. That is one thing we are working on, is we do let ours out to free range in the backyard a few times a week, but we're working on extending their run so they have more area to range in on a normal basis. They are both heat and cold hardy, which makes them a good fit for where we're at. They are good layers. They do lay a decent amount of eggs. They're just not, a production level layer. They can be a dual purpose, and if you do cook them up, they do have tender meat, and they are docile and curious little creatures, and she's wanting to get away. Back to their meat. So while their meat is tender, their size prevents them from being a really good dual purpose animal. A Rhode Island Red would probably be your better bet, or something along those lines. They're also tend to be prone to crossbeak, which we thankfully don't have in any with that problem, but that is a genetic problem in this breed. That's a little bit about Ameraucanas. Why did we get them? So the biggest reason was they were available, but Also, we have decided that when we have to have a very small flock, it's best to only have one breed. In my experience, different breeds will pick on other breeds. So to keep the pecking order more even and you don't have like one breed that's really getting bullied, it is just better to have them all the same breed. And it's not always true that different breeds bully each other, but it's been my experience, and this is the solution since we are in situations where we have to have smaller flocks. Another reason is I wanted colorful eggs. I wanted blue eggs, and because it would be fun. It's a kind of dumb reason, but that's the reason. And like I said, they were available. So sometimes you just gotta go with what is available at the local store. So would I choose this breed again? For a small flock, I'm not sure. But maybe I like the egg color. I think they're really sweet and gentle. They've been good with our toddler. But I probably want a higher production bird for our backyard flock when our family eats so many eggs. So as long as we're forced to have a small flock, I would probably focus more on egg production than having pretty eggs in a basket. But once we get to our forever place, I will definitely be getting some Ameraucanas just for the blue eggs. So, before we close out this video, let me introduce you to our Ameraucanas. So the one I've been holding through this video, this is Gertrude. You say hi, Gertrude. And we'll go into the coop and meet the rest. So one thing that we do is we do band our chickens. Yolanda's fell off, but that is Yolanda right there. There's Gertrude again behind her, and behind her is Rosie. And then in the very back is our blue, and her name is Opal. Those are our chickens and a little bit about the Ameraucana chicken. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more of what we do around this little suburban homestead, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye!